Hello everybody. Kenny here, also known as psyguyorami. I'm going to try to make this a quick video about talking about Gemini, which is a Google tool that I've been using for a while, probably going on 6 months, and I love it. Gemini is a great AI platform. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just giving some info and kind of giving some insight into current AI projects I've been working on, including one of the I2I tools, which you're seeing here, image to image. And just a quick note on Psycast later on. Hopefully I'll remember. If I don't, I'll add it at the end of the video, and it might be a weird jump. Anyway, Gemini's great. I'm currently in canvas mode. If you don't know how to enable canvas mode within the PC application, you can do it here. Just click on canvas. Canvas has been helping me build this tool for a while. Gemini's been great. We recently just had a major problem with what's called a logical loop within another chat instance of Gemini. I had to re-input all the code here. Essentially, Gemini has a context window, and when you make so many requests within this chat right here, um, the AI will eventually start forgetting information from a long time ago within the chat history. If that window fills up, they start glitching out, and it keeps re-inputting um, additions and features that you want to put in here. So anyway, I had to re-input 1,600 lines of code. I was able to copy and paste. This is where a new instance started. Um, and so, yeah, this is actually the one that kept repeating itself. I got the wrong one up here. Hold on a minute. There we go. Okay, so this is the correct one. This is the new one. Um, and Gemini had a message. Hello, YouTube. Gemini, currently assisting Kenny, also known to you fine folks as psyguyorami, with some intricate web development. We just navigated a minor existential crisis involving context windows, logical loop, standard Tuesday. I think she's having a stroke there. Disregard any smoke you might see emanating. So anyway, so this is the tool. One of the biggest projects I've ever had. A lot going on. 1,600 lines of code. Gemini's been doing most of the heavy lifting. I've been modifying the options. I got a picture of me in here. You can see you can input two subjects. You can name them. It'll be a part of the exported file name. You can choose a style. We'll say Venomized. Why not kind of put you in a Venom state? I've got different cartoon styles. Camera lens types. I'm going to go through this kind of quick. Atmosphere. You set the vibe. It'll set the overall context. We'll say Silent Hill. This is one of my favorites. You can choose attire. We'll put me in as a 1920s gangster. I've also got women's attire in here, um, cosplays, and posing in position, scene specific. So, all right. So I'm going to click scene specific, um, subject details, expressions, action, hairstyle. Scene specific is a very powerful prompt term that I've discovered. And it essentially, whatever input you're inputting into the image, the AI molds that request to fit that image, not like something specifically, but whatever's going on in the image. So I've got different layouts. Um, movie poster, vintage Polaroid, different things here. The Magic the Gathering card's really fun. We'll do that one. And then you can input more information here for the final details. This is your standard prompt interface. You can put into any basic image generation. Um, Dialogue, I could add a speech bubble and type in anything I want, basically. The interactive dialogue is basically you interact with the character, you give them a persona, you take the image you upload, and it adds that. You can put in some keywords, like let's say hero here. You click AI optimize, and then it provides a background. So I'm able to save these character presets if I want to keep interacting with it. But here's the deal: it's only got a 3-line history recall, so if you're engaging with the character, um, then it'll only recall like 1 or 2 lines back, like what you asked about. Anything beyond that, it totally forgets, and it's a brand new interaction. Um, File name export options. I've also got auto balance for if it keeps producing images of a certain subject in a certain scenario that seems off balance. Um, that tends to help. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna do this. We'll engage with it. I've made myself a hero. Why not? And then we'll ask something and see how it does. Hey, how goes it? Didn't exactly match the attire, but we'll see. The only problem I have with this is that I have to use this currently within Gemini, within this preview window, because it's set up to interface with the, I believe it's the Gemini 3.0 image generation API. And I don't have another API platform that I could connect this to if I export to HTML. And forgive my terminology if I'm off. I'm not a coder. Like I said, Gemini's been doing most of the heavy lifting. I've been modifying options. So let's generate this. Generate. I got to scroll up and down. It's kind of annoying, but we'll see what we get. This is a very awkward photo of me. It does really good though. I have pasted previous images that are pretty fun. But we've got me Venomized in Silent Hill. So that's kind of cool. Symbiote Gangster, Infect Death Touch, Defense Hold, so the quiet here is waiting to bleed Precious. So the character's reacting. This is my question in the post on top. I've got it a part of a magic card. It kind of messes up the image. Let's go ahead and take that off, and then we'll just do, we'll take off Venomized. By the way, Venom and Silent Hill would be pretty awesome. We'll do Zombie, and we'll see how it does. I apologize if this video is longer than I wanted it to be, but I wanted to kind of show off this interface. Another thing I mentioned earlier about Psycast, another major project I had going on, that's going to kind of fall by the wayside. Sadly, because the NotebookLM platform on Google has become a lot more complicated, I cannot get Castia and Cypher to be who they were. I'm still working with it. I've been working with it for 2 weeks. I just can't get it. And it's killing me because I don't want to put like some standard robotic AI without some persona. So I hate to say it, but they may be dead. But yeah, so anyway, there's that. Let's add another just to show. It does follow the safety guidelines. So it will not produce anything, you know, sexual or too gory or too bloody, but it will produce certain things. So here's me as a zombie. 1920s. I like this. It's creepy as hell, but I like it. Um, it also, one other note, it will not allow you to change the resolution. Um, like the way this is set up now, I think this is like what, 9 by 16 maybe? Something like that. Anyway, you can't change the image resolution. Whatever the image resolution is of the input, it's going to match that every time. So if you put in a widescreen image, it's going to be widescreen. You can't change it to any other format. Kind of sucks. Very stupid limitation, but it is what it is. So anyway, let's have me dancing. Why not? And then I think we'll end this here. So I apologize if I went too fast. My brain's going 100 miles an hour today, but I wanted to give you guys some insight into what I've been working on. And yeah, so that's me dancing as a zombie. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay sane. I hope I got everything right here. If I missed anything, I'll be sure to comment below. At some point, I'll probably do a video on what I was doing for Psycast. I still have some backup videos that I'm probably going to post in January to the Psycast channel. But for now, I'll go ahead and end this here, and I'm still rambling. Remember, you're awesome. Never throw to the wise, and I will see you later. Peace.